Hey guys, I'm Dueling here again with Quinn with the lockdown. We're going to explain some strategies of the ice barriers and how they're so badass. So first I wanted to ask you how you do against top tier decks.
When I get this field presence, nothing can get past me. There's only 2 card combinations that can get past me, and very few people run it.
Bullshit. Such as? You can't Baylor.
You can't Baylor on my turn.
Yeah, you can.
You can't Baylor on your turn. You can't Baylor on your. How are you gonna stop me on your turn?
I'll just stop an attack. Negate attack. Negate attack.
Okay. So even without these, just with these 2, I fuck up decks.
Well, yeah, and then you add this to it. Okay, explain what they all do.
Okay, so the first one is the most important one, Defender. What Defender does is anything equal to or higher than this card's defense,
which is
1600, cannot declare an attack.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if you're targeting an ice barrier or a fucking catastor on my side of the field.
Yeah.
You can't declare an attack against my monsters. Right?
Okay.
It does not stop my monsters from attacking, though. I can still declare an attack.
Yeah.
Guards of the ice barrier. What he does is it prevents your monsters from targeting mine from card effects.
Dark Arm Dragon. Screw that shit.
Overlay.
I got
DLS. Chaos Sorcerer.
all that jazz. Brionic.
Any monster effect that targets, I stop it. Now,
Most
this
monster
is a
effects
minor lockdown, but it stops majority of the decks, because Chaos Dragons can't get over this attack power, over the defense, because all their monsters are way too high attack power, they can't stop it,
Yeah.
and they can't use BLS to stop this deck. BLS, Chaos Sorcerer, they can't get past it because of guards.
So pretty much that's a stall until you
So
get what you need.
when I come against Chaos Dragons, their only defense against me is to Dark Hole or Black Rose if they can.
Yeah.
But to stop Dark Hole, we have this guy here.
Oh, you're.
What this guy does is that he prevents all ice barriers from being destroyed by card effects. Now you must know this
Card
guy.
effects?
Spells and traps. Sorry,
Spells and traps. And once he's summoned, he goes to defense. So.
Yeah, so he automatically jumps to defense. 2200 defense is pretty good. 1600 attack. Defender will keep you alive, really.
Yeah, pretty much.
Daisojo and guards, you must remember, are the only ones that do not require another ice barrier to get their lockdown effect.
Okay.
Gantala. If you do manage to get this guy to the field,
Which is easy.
it's super easy.
What strategy
later? I'll explain later how to get this guy to the field.
Okay.
This guy on the field, what he does is at the end of your end phase, you can reborn any ice barrier from your graveyard.
So that means Trishula, Brionic. Oh wait.
I can bring back this guy, Trishula or Brionic, if I can still play them. And which means you cannot be afraid. That means you can synchro with this guy because he is a tuner. So you can sync this, get Catastor, bring back him.
Okay.
It's just amazing how this works.
Okay.
Now,
and what else? And then Gungnir. With all that out.
And with Gungnir, with Gantala, you never want to attack with him on your first turn until you're guaranteed the lockdown.
Yeah.
And then once you get this guy to the field, you're set.
What does he do?
What Gungnir does is that you can discard once per turn, you can discard up to 2 cards and destroy that many cards on the field, as many as the ones you discarded.
So he's like an Icarus attack without the cost.
There is a cost. You discard you lose your
Well,
mana.
you know what I mean.
Right, yeah.
Like tribute cost.
But this will clear your opponent's field, and then you just attack with these 2. And both of these 2 are 57.
Pretty much, if they have a Spear Reaper out, and you draw every draw phase, you can pop at least 1 card.
Yes, every draw phase I can pop at least 1 card. Usually when I get to this point, I don't need my hand anymore, so I just keep throwing my hand away to destroy my opponent.
Activate Dark Hole, you win.
Daisojo, totally
Yeah,
sick.
your monsters can't be destroyed, so you.
I know, that's why I used to run Torrential in this deck, like majorly run Torrential in Dark Hole. Right?
Okay, and
so
what else do you want to talk about the lockdown?
There's nothing much I want to talk about the lockdown right now.
Okay, let's talk about how to break it.
How to break it. Okay. There's 1 card you need to break this lockdown. Just 1 card. And with that 1 card, you have to do everything in that 1 turn. Because if you do not stop this in that 1 turn, you are fucked. Here's what that 1 card is. Book of Moon.
And, yeah.
You Book of Moon this, you can Dark Hole me. Book of Moon this,
You can attack.
you can attack. You can Book of Moon this, and you can banish. How it goes, you have to pick one of these 3 to become, right? If you Book of Moon the right one, you can break this whole lockdown.
Okay.
But you have to do everything. But if you do not,
Good thing books limited to one.
yes, but if you do not stop this card, if you don't kill this card,
It's my safety.
this thing will come back in the next 2 turns. This will
yeah.
regenerate in the next 2 turns.
Also,
And fake.
talk about this.
Instead.
Okay, this will be the main thing you'll ever see me do. These two together stop. Inzektor.
Go.
What?
Attack mode.
Oh,
What
the
people
attack mode.
mostly forget.
The thing is, when I duel people constantly, they forget about this guy's effect. I remember I was dueling Envoy dueling here, right here. What happened was that we dueled so much that I could leave this guy in attack position, and he'd have a Raikou on the field, and he would not attack me because he thought.
Because Rocco has 200, like 300 attack.
200 attack. He could
200
crash.
attack, he could crash. Because it's 1600 defense.
Yes.
Because he'd have to switch him to defense.
So if I'm in attack position, take that opportunity to kill this dog right then and there.
That's also what Zero Miss 555. His link is in his channel's in the description. He had Spirit Reaper, Dark Armed, and all that. He couldn't target because of guards, and he couldn't attack because of Defender. But what he didn't know is he could have attacked with Spirit Reaper, and he took his time, but he finally got it because everyone told him.
Now, because this deck is very vulnerable to Book of Moon and Compulsory, there's a reason why I run. Where is it? These 3 right here.
Freaking Lance.
This is when I learned how amazing Lance could be. Because that Book of Moon and Compulsory can stop. This
So
will
how much
stop
money
that.
did you spend trying to get those?
I don't want to count how much, okay? That was a shitload of money trying to get 3 super rares. Now they're calming, which pisses me
This is when we didn't go to locals, where we could just trade.
Yeah, we didn't go to locals, we just bought cards. So, if you run 3 Lances, this wall is almost impossible to break.
Pretty much. And then you got your 3 Aegis. And
Starlight Roads.
2 Starlight Roads.
Okay, Aegis will be your main protector of these 2 here. Because if these 2 live, your lockdown will be fine. Because if these 2 will die off, they're easy to get back.
Yeah.
But this thing will protect these 2 right here. So your lockdown, you'll always have a lockdown defense. And even if something happens, you also have Starlight Road to stop anything. Alright? Now,
Okay. Now, do you want to talk about the
how to get Kantalis to the field. The fastest way to work with this guy.
yeah, how to get pretty much everything.
Okay, the main thing is, people only run...
And
I don't know why people run Gennard, really.
Actually, you know what? Everyone runs all the boss generals.
Yeah, you don't need all the generals. All you need is
It's
like-
all about the small guys.
Yeah, the
Small
deck
guys
is
carry the
small
weight.
guys. Okay. How do you get this guy? You must get him to the graveyard. There's many ways you can get this guy to the graveyard. I used to run a Foolish Burial and just ditch him to the graveyard easily.
But then that was like boring, right?
Yeah, that was a bit difficult. What you got is Strategist here. Strategist. What Strategist does, he discards 1 Ice Barrier to your graveyard and you draw a card. He's a net 0 effect. So you don't really lose much and you don't gain anything, but you do gain the graveyard setup.
Yeah.
Now, getting Strategist is not hard because you have 3 searchers, right?
Where's your other surface?
Yeah, I have it over here. I'm going to explain it.
Alright.
Okay, now once you get this guy to the graveyard, everything becomes easier from there. Because what you have is this guy right here, Crier. Crier's effect is, if you control another Ice Barrier card, you can special summon him from your hand, but his restriction activates when you use that effect.
Yeah.
The restriction is, if you special summon him from your hand by that effect, you cannot special summon any level 5 or higher. Kantala, level 7.
So you usually go for like this, or
man,
this.
this deck literally drives straight to the end.
The first turn lockdown you will see is Strategist
Hey, this deck drives you
and
right
this
to the
guy.
end.
Yeah, because you ditch.
Because you ditch Defender, add Prior, special summon Prior, right? Then Prior special summons him. Now this is a lockdown right here because they can't attack you, and that's the main thing that they do in their first turn.
Or you got Monster Reborn and Surface.
Yeah. Now I gotta talk about Surface. Now because since you have to normal summon this to gain its actual effects for summon higher, it doesn't seem like a great card. But actually, if you combo it with Surface and pull it from your graveyard, he's special summoned to the field in defense. That's okay. But that means his restriction doesn't activate because it was special summoned through Surface. So you can tribute him to summon
Sent to
Guntala.
the graveyard.
Now since I can do that, I just added 3 Monster Reborns to my deck.
If this card is
As long as I have this card in the
It's treating-
graveyard,
treating it
surface
as
is a monster reborn. And I can
And
reborn.
bring back
Gonzalo.
that, bring back this if you wanted to.
Yeah, and then once I have Gonzalo to the field, he brings back everything from my graveyard.
Exactly. So
And I get lockdown back.
top tier doesn't really screw you over. Nothing. What's your biggest weakness, deck-wise?
Deck
I
wise,
did 1,000.
Like who you faced?
the main thing I fear is chaos decks.
Really? With guards?
It's because
If you don't get guards to the field fast enough.
no, I can get guards to the field easily. It's when they're in my graveyard. They run DD Crows, and they banish from my graveyard. If I don't run good against Gravekeepers. If I'm up against Gravekeepers, I have to smack things with this.
And macro.
No macro, I clear it with macro. Yeah, macro kind of screws up strategists because he has to actually discard the card to the graveyard.
Yeah, that's his cause.
So macro and Gravekeepers screw me up so bad.
Okay, well, is there anything else you wanted to add? Any other combos you have?
That's pretty much it. Just gotta say, I love these two together.
Yeah?
That's it.
Okay, well, that's Kwins/Ice Chevalier on Envoy Duel Academy. Look him up on DN too. It's the same thing. Link will be in the description. Check out EDA. Link will be in the description. And any last words?
Go Ice Barriers, man.
Pretty much.
Lance, love that bitch.
Freaking love Lance. Later, guys.